I'm one of the best dribblers in NBA 2K25 right now, and today I'm teaching you guys easy moves that will leave your defenders speechless. Fastest speed boost in the game. This move is so fast and creates so much space. The quick stop. I found a way for you to stop on a dime and get your shot off fast without accidentally fading. Steph Curry crab. This move can crab your defender for an easy three or just absolutely shift him. Subscribe if you're glad you clicked on this video, because today I'm changing NBA 2K25 as we know it. Once everyone has these dribble moves and learns how to do them, the game will never be the same. So I'm live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/solo_. I'm streaming the entire Upgraded Legend 5. Link in the description. Come through, drop a follow. What's up, guys? It's Solo back with a video, and today I have a video that you guys have been highly requesting me to drop, and that is gonna be my dribble tutorial. If you watched me yesterday on stream, you probably saw how crazy I was moving. And right now, a lot of you guys are dribbling mad slow. You're dribbling like a slug, and I was too a few days ago until I figured out the new dribbling secret. So today, I'm gonna be giving you guys the best dribble moves for all builds, heights, ball handles, and play styles. And I'm also going to be doing an advanced hand cam dribble tutorial so that you guys can now move like the best guards in the game. I'll also be showing you my controller settings because that's very important. You got to make sure those are all correct. And I'll be giving you all the extra dribbling tips and tricks that the best players in the game don't want you to know. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had another video planned for today, but once I figured out all these new dribbling secrets and how to move this fast on 2K25, I was like, yo, I got to scratch this video. I got to push it back a day. I'm dropping this. So subscribe since I'm rushing this video out for you guys. And without further ado, let's get into it. Ever since I put on these new dribble moves in the park, like yesterday for example, I was like 70-1, and look at me moving, man. I mean, this guy literally has no chance, and then the very next play I go ahead and clip him again. Look at me on the right wing, comboing up, easy crab. Oh my god, you got to get in front of me if you want to get a good test, little buddy. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how crazy these moves actually are in game. So once you put them on, and of course you're gonna have to listen to how to use them too, because you can put on the moves but you're not gonna know what to do with them. This is how you guys are gonna be moving. Look at this. I got the switch onto the center, easy step back, pulling from 30 feet out. Now here's the new speed boost I was telling you guys about. You guys see how fast, you know, you can burst off of it, and then I just shoot a little light pressure right in his face. We're stepping back, we're doing the speed boost back to the three-point line, easy three-pointer, bang. Also, drop a like in this video if you guys want my new jump shot, because it is the same base that I showed you guys in the video a few days ago, but I did tweak the releases. So this new one is absolutely chicken. Look at me with the easy crab. Oh my god, I'm gonna be teaching you guys all of these moves. Here's a little bonus clip just showing you guys how crazy my 6'3" build is in this game. Again, it's an all-around build, can literally do everything. And oh, this kid is hitting the deck. Let's see that one more time. This is one of the craziest ankle breakers that I've seen so far in 2K25. I literally thought bro fainted. He might have got concussion from hitting his head on the floor that hard. But look at this. I got the ISO on the little guy, and he is absolutely hopeless. I'm just comboing up. I got deep bomber takeover. That's an easy green. Look at me. Oh my god. You can't really, actually, I'm about to teach these. I was gonna say you can't teach these combos. I'm about to teach y'all these combos though. But look at how crazy I'm going. Another bonus clip. I'm on the deck. I am hitting the floor, but it's still green. That animation is crazy, by the way. Another crab with the Steph Curry hesi LT cancel. That's one of my favorite moves, and I'm going to be teaching y'all that. Look at this. I'm fading. I'm falling backwards with my jump shot. Again, the little guy pulled up on me again. Another Steph Curry easy crab, and I can't wait to teach you this, because this is a great move. You could crab with it, or you could combo out of it. You could stop on a dime, shoot off it. It's a great move to add into your arsenal. Comboing up top of the key, get him clipped, hit him with the hesi left wing. That's a deep one, but you know that is green. Right here, we got the fireball, and I'm just speed boosting around the court. Oh my god, the dude in the purple is absolutely lost. The center tried to help onto me, but it was too late. And here is an example of the quick stop. You see me stopping on a dime. The defender cannot catch up to me, and if you don't know how to quick stop, the defender is easily going to catch you if you don't do it, and you might fade if you don't quick stop and you just try and shoot it. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you accidentally fade when you're trying to set your feet. Look at this combo. Oh my god, this is another combo I'm going to teach you guys. It is, you know, using that behind the back. That is very crazy. They did change how to do the behind the back this year. I'm sure you guys noticed already if you've been trying to dribble. So it is not the same. And today I'm gonna be showing you guys right here. I'm just going crazy with that new speed boost that I found. Now I'm bringing it top of the key, hit him with the little hesi left wing. You could try and jump, but it's still green. This is how crazy I've been going. I get the lane and I'm just pulling up because I'm him. Yesterday I was feeling like I was the best, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling like one of the best dribblers in the entire game. Nobody could stop me. Another behind the back kill on the right wing. And it's about time to show y'all the dribble moves. But look at this. We got an ankle breaker. Another one. Oh my God. These dudes stand no chance with the moves. Sub up if you guys haven't, because it is now time to show you guys the dribble moves that I am going so crazy with on 2K25. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you guys the dribble moves, and listen up, do not skip this part because this is very important. I'm on my 6'3", so I'm going to be showing you my moves for my 6'3", but I'm also going to mention dribble moves for the taller builds as well. And I'm not kidding when I say this. You could take the dribble moves. It's not really going to do anything for you because you have to know how to use them. I'm going to be teaching you guys right after I show you, because I know a lot of people love to just take the dribble moves and dip. That's not going to work. You might as well watch the rest. I'm giving you the best advice I can. And I know y'all hate when I do this, but I'm going to go very fast through this. So the best dribble style in the game right now, in my opinion, is DeJounte Murray. You do need an 86 plus speed up ball to get it, but the good thing is you can get this at a height of under 6'10". So it's not only for small guards. If you're 6'6" or even a 6'8" ISO build or something like that, you can get this as well. Booker was the one that I was using for like the first 3 days. This one is also good, but with the new speed boost, you need to have on the DeJounte Murray dribble style. I also heard Garland is pretty solid as well. If you can't get DeJounte Murray, I'd say just go with Devin Booker. If you can't get that, go with Harden. Signature size up that I'm using is Trae Young. Stephen Curry is another very good one, but these are going to be for like small guards because you need a 92 plus ball handle and you got to be under 6'5". The requirements will always be in the bottom left hand corner if you guys were unaware. Now, if you are a taller build, you could try the Jimmy Butler signature size up, or you could also try Kawhi Leonard. I'm using De'Aaron Fox regular breakdown combo, and if you are a taller build and can't get this, or even if you can't get this one and you're a small guard, just throw on whatever because regular breakdown combo does not matter too much. I never activate this. This is very important and lucky for small guards. You will be able to do this, but if you're 6'6" or 6'8", this is going to be unavailable for you. Stephen Marbury aggressive breakdown combo. Trust me, put this on. This is very important. I'm going to show you how to use it later on in the video. Ja Morant is another solid one, but Stephon Marbury is just better. If you're a taller build, you might want to use Jason Tatum. Basically, with these aggressive breakdowns, you want to see like him do a quick cross the first move. So I'm going to go on to Tatum. Look at it. Ready? Quick cross right away. You want to look for moves like that you'll easily be able to burst out of. Like, let me see. Derrick Rose kind of does a crossover right away, but Tatum, he has that for sure. So you might want to put this on. Stephen Curry escape moves is the best one in the entire game. So if you can get it, I highly recommend you put it on. And it is very needed for the moves I'm going to show you later on in the video. If you're a taller build, like a 6'6" or something like that, I recommend using Paul George or possibly even Kevin Durant. But Paul George's side-to-side hesi low-key looks a little bit quicker. Combo moves is another one that doesn't really matter. So you could throw on whatever. I have on Kyrie Irving. I never activate this in game. To be honest, you'd think crossover mattered more, but it really doesn't. I rarely do this. Now, if you play threes or prom, 5v5, rec, something like that, you probably will do the crossover more, you know, as you're running down the court. I use Trae Young. I think it's the best one in the game. Zach LaVine seems to have a pretty good crossover for those tall builds. This is a big one. The behind the back that I'm using is Darius Garland. It is hands down the best behind the back in the game. I kill so many defenders using this, but again, this is only for small guards. You got to be under 6'5". For you taller guys, I'd go with Tyrese Halliburton behind the back because look at the standstill behind the back right there. It creates a lot of space. For spins, I have on basic. Hesitation is very, very important, especially if you want a quick stop, as I was showing in the beginning of the video. Put on Darius Garland hesitation. If you're a taller build, I probably put on like DeMar DeRozan hesi. And this is very big, especially if you want to be doing the speed boost I was showing you earlier. Zach LaVine step back. And lucky for you guys, it looks like every build can get it, unless maybe you got like a 75 ball handle, then sorry. For my triple threat style, I have on Devin Booker. Okay, so before I show you guys how to use the best dribble moves in the game, combo up crazy and score every single time, I gotta show you guys my controller settings. This is very important because you do not want to have this wrong. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there is not many things in here that is for dribbling, but there are some new things. Pro stick orientation, make sure this is on absolute. I believe the default is absolute, so you guys should be good on that. But one setting that is not correct on default is passive dribble hand switches. Make sure this is disabled. If you have it enabled, it's going to be doing random crossovers and random dribble moves that you don't want to do. Here's the rest of my controller settings as well if you guys wanted them. The next thing that I want to talk about really quickly is going to be Gatorade. Now, this is very important because as we know, stamina goes down very fast. And if you don't know, stamina is not in the builder anymore. So you can't just easily throw 99 stamina on your build. Now, if you go to progression and then get boost, you guys can see the Gatorade Turbo Boost. Now, these are very expensive. The one you would want to buy is the middle one, the green one or yellow, whatever you want to call that. I might be a little colorblind. Let's just call it lime. This is the one you'd buy, but I don't recommend buying it unless you're playing in like a really big game. Maybe you're like doing a big series against your friends, or you're playing a wager, something like that, or if you're going to play stage. But regularly, I don't buy that. The only thing I really buy is jump shot boost. I don't know how I have rebounding boost. That might be from the wheel or something. That's kind of weird. You guys can see on the right, I have additional turbo meter active, and that's going to give me a lot of extra stamina. And you might be wondering, how did I do this? If you are going to be a dribbler, you have to do this. So first, you go to the Gatorade training facility. It looks like this, and it is right here on the map. This is, of course, next gen. Current gen, I'm sure, has a Gatorade training facility as well. But you guys can see the workouts all over the place. You have to do 4 workouts, I believe, once per week. And if you click Y, or if you're on PlayStation, it'll be triangle. You can see your workouts. Now, I'm pretty sure you want to get 3 stars or better. So y'all really have to lock in. And you guys can see on the bottom, my stamina is currently a 93 because for every workout attempted, you get +2 to your stamina. So maybe you are just fine with getting 1 star. I'm not sure. But this is very important because you start off with an 85 stamina, and a lot of people don't know about this, but if you don't do your Gator workouts, you're only going to have that 85 stamina. So come here, do your workouts, get that 93 stamina, and then week 2, I think you'll be at 99 once you do the workouts again in week 2. But again, it's still the first week of the game, so I only have a 93 stamina. Now we have, in my opinion, the best part of the video, and that's going to be the dribble tutorial. Now, this is where you want to practice your dribbling. They finally brought back the My Court. If you don't know where this is in the city, it is right here on the map. So while you guys are listening to me, talk about these dribble moves, you might want to hop in here and practice the moves at the same time as me, or just in your spare time. If you want to know where to dribble, just go to your My Court. It's perfect. There's great latency. It's the best spot to practice dribbling. The first move that I'm going to be teaching you guys is going to be the aggressive breakdown combo, which just looks like this. Now, in the current state of 2K25, there's not a lot of speed boosts. I mean, we're learning shit, of course. I now have, this speed boost, which I'm about to show you guys and tell you guys about. This one, for the way that I dribble, is just as important because it starts off a lot of my combos. A lot of the time, this is how I'll begin to run out, and then I could get into this other speed boost. You know what I'm saying? And so how you do it is you hold the sprint button. So your right trigger, hold that down, and then you just flick up on the right stick. Now, if you don't cancel out of the move, it's going to play out a whole sequence of moves just like this. We don't care for all that. So once it does the first crossover, right? I'm holding the trigger. Once it does that first crossover, you're just going to run the other way. So it's going to do a crossover to the left. I'm going to run back to the right just like that. It's very easy. Now I'm going to cross over to the right. Again, you're just flicking up on the right stick, and then you just run left out of it. So it's a very easy move that I learned to do, and it's a way that I love to start my combos. Again, if you guys have on another aggressive breakdown combo, maybe you'll get a run out like this. Again, that's why I said look for an aggressive breakdown combo that does a crossover right away, because you'll be able to run out of it ASAP. Now, if he does a lot of BS moves and stuff like that, it's not going to be as good to speed boost out of. But as you guys can see, this is pretty solid. And so now I'm going to show you guys how to do the speed boost, the move that a lot of you guys clicked on this video to learn. The main signature styles that you need to have on for this is going to be DeJounte Murray dribble style, and then you also need Zach LaVine step back. And again, lucky for you guys, pretty much every build in the game, if you're a dribbler, can get this. It's not only limited to small guards. And so how you do this is all you want to do is flick down while you're running. So I'm going to run all the way to the right. I'm sprinting, flick down on the right stick. That is the Zach LaVine step back right there. And all you want to do is you just want to run the other way right away. Flick down on the right stick, run the other way. Flick down on the right stick, run the other way. Now, it is going to suck you in, pause. It's going to suck you inwards to the midi. So what I recommend is when you're doing it, try to run at an angle backwards so you can kind of stay back at the 3-point line. But as you guys will see, once you lab this dribble move, it's going to slowly pull you into the midi. So that's the only downside with this, is that you can't really spam it at the 3-point line again, unless you kind of angle it backwards when you're running. The reason that I taught you guys how to do the Marbury aggressive breakdown combo, of course, if you're a small guard, I think you can only get that if you're a small guard. But if you are a tall guard and you find a good aggressive breakdown combo that does a quick cross right away and you can burst out of it like that, then it'll still work. Basically, I do this first usually, then I run, do the step back, then I run. You see what I'm saying? That's how I start the combo. Because sometimes if you're running, you try to do it, I got it there, but sometimes it just doesn't activate right. So I like to start them off with a little and then I go over, step back, speed boost. You feel me? You could even mix it in mid speed boost, you know what I'm saying? Off the step back, you could do another, like, ready, step back, I could do it another and keep going this way. Like, you don't always got to run back left, you don't always got to go left right, because a lot of people with this move will just go left right, back left right. But if you do the step back then the aggressive breakdown, you could just keep going right. You feel me? You can mix it up on the defender. Also, the unfortunate reason as to why I'm doing the aggressive breakdown combo to run out of it, like right here, bang, run out of it, is because if you just do the step back and try to run, look at it, it's slow, right? It's slow. We know speed boosting, like as if you try to dribble last, you just try to run out of moves, it's slow. It's not going to be good. Look at how, like, that's not going to work. So that's why I'm teaching y'all step back, aggressive breakdown combo, run out of it, and I'm absolutely dead. So it looked a little slow right there. And again, aggressive breakdown combo is just holding the right trigger and flicking up on the right stick. Okay, so now I want to teach you guys how to quick stop, because this is very important and barely anyone knows how to quick stop. Now this is what it looks like. So you're going to be running, and then all of a sudden you're going to stop on a dime and shoot. Now if you don't do this, this is what will happen. You'll be running, try to stop and shoot, and you're gonna fade. Now right there, if I did the quick stop, I would have stopped on a dime and shot it. It's the exact same timing. Look, run. I try to stop, I'm fading. You gotta wait like a full second if you actually want to stop without doing the quick stop. But with the quick stop, you can just shoot it in like a millisecond. And for the quick stop, you need on Darius Garland hesitation. So if you are a tall build like 6'6", 6'8", 6'10", whatever, and you're not 6'10 actually, because that's kind of crazy, but a 6'9", something like a tall dribbler, I'm not sure if there's other hesitations right now that can do this, but maybe try like, I don't know, Kevin Durant or whatever I told you earlier on in the video, and you could try and do this still. But I know with Garland it works for sure. So all you want to do is flick directly right. If we're running right, what you want to do is flick directly right with the right stick, and it'll look like this if you're doing the standstill. So that's how you know you're getting it. Just stand still and practice it first. Just hold the right trigger and flick right with the right stick, directly right, not down right, not up right, not up. Just, it has to be directly to the right, and this is the move you'll get. Now if you do it to the left, that's the move you'll get, and that is exactly what you want. But you want to be running when you do it. Flick right and then shoot right away. Right after you flick right, you just shoot it off the hesitation. I hope that makes sense to y'all. I know dribble tutorials are very confusing, so I'm trying to break it down to y'all as good as I can. A lot of people say that I have the best dribble tutorials, you know, every single year, so I'm really trying to go slow with it for y'all to really understand it. Rewind the video if you have to. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to do the behind the back that I be doing a lot, and it kills a lot of my defenders, especially when I start mixing it into combos. Like, it can really get glitchy. And of course, this is the Darius Garland behind the back. Now I think there might be a way to quickly do a behind the back off a standstill, like first move, but as you guys can see, if you try and do a standstill behind the back just like 2K24, and if you don't know how to do behind the back, hold right trigger, and then with the right stick, we're gonna flick down left. So not straight over to the left, not straight down, but down left. And since the ball's in my left hand, now we're gonna go down right with the right stick. But look at it, it's a weak behind the back. This is creating no space. But what I realized is if you do another move first, so let's say we do a crossover, right? Just flick your stick to the left, right? Just flick your stick to the left. Now flick it to the right if you want to go right. You're just going to do a crossover, then the behind the back. And for some reason, then it gives you the good behind the back. Or you could even do the aggressive breakdown combo I taught you earlier, just like that. Do the behind the back right after it, okay? Just do it right after it. You could, you know, mix in some different moves, but basically you just got to do a move first, then the behind the back, and this kills your defender, especially if there's a screen. Like, let's say there's a screen slightly like right here, like right in front of me, but a little bit to the right. You could do a crossover, get the defender to go into the screen, and then behind the back, he is clipped into the screen. You have an open three. The next move is going to be the snatchback, and it looks just like that. Now this does create a decent amount of space. Again, I have on Zach LaVine's snatchback. There are better snatchbacks in the game, but in order to do the speed boost I taught you earlier, the Zach LaVine step back or step back is going to be the best one. So that's why we have to have it on. But I like the Luka step back, you know, if I could have it, but it doesn't work as well with the speed boost. So I need the speed boost, you know what I'm saying? But with the snatchback, we still have Zach LaVine. It does create a decent amount of space, as you can see. And how you do this is hold right trigger and just flick down on the right stick. So you're holding the right trigger, just flick down, and it's going to hop back just like that, and you get a lot of space created. Now, one thing you could do is you could be comboing up and then act like you're going to drive in or take a midi and then just snatch back just like that, and then you have an open three, and that's valid as well. That's probably the most effective thing to do, but I love just mixing it into my combos like that. Like, I'll be dribbling right. Hold on, let me hit him with like a hesi cross behind the... You see what I'm saying? And then snatch, and now my court is going to get glitched or whatever, my camera angle. But I like to mix it into my combos. But the one thing about this is you can't really speed boost too well off of the Zach LaVine step back. So I don't like to do it too much. I like to stick to the simple stuff like the aggressive breakdown combo and the just regular behind the back that I was showing you, or the speed boost. But the snatchback is a good move as well to have in your arsenal. And again, if you're going to fake like you're going to drive in, like I'm dead right now, but I'm still going to, you know, fake like I'm running in and then just snatch back to the 3-point line. That's another valid move as well. Again, right trigger, hold that, hold the sprint button, and then flick down on the right stick. Now, the next move that I want to show you guys has to do with the Stephen Curry hesi. So what it's going to look like is it's going to be like, oh my God. All right, we're good now. We're good now. But this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to be running and then bang. You do that. I actually got the bad one right there. There's a quicker one. Hold on, ready? bang, just like that. And a lot of the time this will crab your defender behind you. He'll be stuck behind you, or it just shifts him. Like they think you're going ready, they think you're going to the right, bang, you're just, you know what I'm saying? Like it gets you open pretty well, especially if you're playing 3v3 or 5v5. It's harder to do on this court because I'm only in a half court, but when you're running down the court too, just breaking this move out is really good. Also, as you see I'm doing, you can like run back off of it very fast as well. So that's another, you know, good perk of this move if you want to run back to the 3-point line. And this is a very simple move. You've been playing 2K for a minute, you know how to do the side-to-side hesi, but you want to hold the right trigger down, and then with the right stick you're going to flick it to the top left. So it's not straight up, it is not straight to the left, but it is top left, and it'll look like this if you let the animation play out. If the ball's in your left hand, you want to go to the top right with that right stick. I didn't get it right there. Top right, just like that. So not directly right. If you go directly right, it'll look, hold on, it'll look like this. It'll go through your legs. And if you go straight up, it'll do the aggressive breakdown combo. So you want to go up to the top right, just like that. And so one way you can do is, again, do that aggressive breakdown combo. So it's going to cross to the left. I'm going to run back to the right. And then you do the Stephen Curry side-to-side hesi that I taught you. You feel me? Bang. Just like that. So again, practice it, stand still first. It's very easy to do, I'm not going to lie. And then, you know, once you're going, you could combo into it. And also sometimes I hold LT when I'm doing it. You probably get a better burst, or maybe you don't, maybe it's all in my head. But after the LT cancel last year, if you guys played that game, you know what I'm talking about. I hold LT a lot to try and cancel out of moves to do them quicker and just kind of stop on a dime. So basically right before I do the hesi, I hold LT. So ready, I'll tell you when I'm doing it. Hold LT right there, then do the hesi right as you like hold LT, then do the flick. That's what I do. And I don't know if it actually gives me a better, you know, burst or a better animation, or if it's quicker, but in my head, that's what I do. Just because last year in 2K24, we had the LT cancel and it was very effective. Just to add in some little extra combos, another thing you could do off this is the snatchback right away back to the 3-point line. That could be a really good move for y'all to add into your arsenal. What I'll say is I just taught you a bunch of moves individually. You know, I taught you the Steph Curry hesi. I taught you the aggressive breakdown combo, just like that. I taught you the speed boost. And you guys, you have to get them down individually first and then start taking them and mixing them in together. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take the Steph Curry and then do a snatchback right after. You know what I'm saying? All of the moves I showed you work. You just have to now chain them together. And I did show you some combos like the cross into the behind the back, or the one that I just showed you, like this one with the snatchback right after it. Yeah, I do have a few go-to combos, and that's what I just showed you. But a lot of my dribbling is just on the fly, just figuring stuff out, or just, you know what I'm saying? Training all of the things together, and also at the same time reading the defense and seeing what he's giving me. Like if he's playing low, I might hit him with a snatchback, just like this. I'm absolutely dead. My player needs an inhaler, but you feel what I'm saying. And I have one question for you guys. Since I just blessed y'all with the best dribble moves and the dribble tutorial, how to dribble with the best moves in the game, can you please subscribe to my channel? If you haven't, we're on the road to 800K. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be replying to as many comments as I can in the comment section below. So if you have any questions, if you can't figure something out, let me know in the comments. If you need jump shots, builds, VC methods, or anything else that is like some sort of helpful video, I got them all on my channel, and I'll put a link in the description. And I'm also live going crazy with these exact dribble moves right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/solo_. I'll put a link in the description. Come through, drop a follow. I will see you guys there, and click the video part of your screen right now. If you enjoyed this one, you'll probably enjoy the one on your screen even more.